Hey YTPC, Palm Tree Piper here, and this is actually my little sanctuary here. This is my little corner of my back porch where I usually smoke my pipe at night. It's a nice little spot because I'm right next to the sliding glass doors, so I can watch TV from here. Usually have my wife on the other side. If I keep the door open, she can get the room note with whatever I'm smoking. And today I want to do something I've never done before. I mean, it's nothing really super exciting, but it's something that I wanted to try, and it's something that I saw on social media. See a lot of guys on Facebook pages, and they're doing their morning pipe with a cup of coffee, and I've never done that before. I think it's because I've been conditioned in my pre-pipe days. I had roommates both in college and in the Army, and they were heavy cigarette smokers. And they would get up in the morning, and they weren't even out of bed, and they were lighting up. And I always kind of thought that was nasty. So I always kind of had an aversion to smoking in the morning. But watching these guys, I said, you know what? Let me give it a try. I knew I was ready. I was particularly ready for doing it when I saw one photo where the guy had his pipe, and he had a can of Café du Monde brand coffee. And I'm particularly fond of that brand because I've been to New Orleans and I've been to Café du Monde, and it's a pretty bold, dark blend. It's probably one tier under espresso. And when I was looking at it, and I was saying to myself, a good burley would go with that. And at that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to do it. And I've been, as I've kind of developed and come along in my smoking, I've decided to pair different things and looked into things to pair with different blends. And I'm not a beer drinker normally, but I will suck down a beer while I'm smoking a pipe. Started off with Pilsners, and now my latest greatest thing is doing Guinness, some Guinness, not stout, but some Guinness dark with a nice blend, and it's been working out pretty good for me. Once in a while, if I'm going to smoke something that's a little bitey, I'll do some root beer, Dr. Pepper, just kind of to take the edge off. But this is the first time that I'm ever doing coffee in a pipe. So for this one, I decided to. Café du Monde was a little rich for my blood on Amazon, so I got some locally. I got some New Orleans famous French Market coffee and chicory, pretty good blend, and decided I was going to smoke it with a little bit of velvet. So we're going to light up, we're going to try it and see what happens, and see if I like it. It's a little breezy, so I'm hoping my matches will work. This is a Janté bent egg. It's in this old estate pipe. I'm guessing it's about 60 or 70 years old. I love like off-brand or dead brand estate pipes. Things like Olden Cott, Janté, LMB, kind of things that had a history to them. And it's a little bit off the beaten path of what everybody else is collecting as far as estate pipes. And they're affordable. I already had my Turing light on this one. I learned my lesson from last time to pre-light your pipe before you make a video. So I got it to work out pretty good. And we're going to try a cup of coffee in a pipe. I don't get to do this very often. I work remotely, so the idea of smoking a pipe on a commute is not something that I can do. So, but works out pretty good, and something I could do. I don't think I would pair the coffee with an aromatic. I think I'd stick to a burley or some kind of burley or a codger blend. I'll usually do codger blends when I'm trying something new, when I'm breaking in a pipe. Because I don't want to, if I'm trying something new, I don't want to mix. I want to kind of use that as my base. I don't want to mix something new or something really with a lot of taste to it with something that I'm trying. Like I wouldn't pair coffee with an aromatic like Timeless or C&D espresso or something like that. That would be a little bit much. But I could see doing it with something like Captain Black. I mean, if you really want to, it might be my next pairing with a cup of coffee. Try that with some Captain Black and something Cavendish, and give it a try. But this little experience, it worked. It's good. I could see doing it, and maybe later on I'll talk about more pairings. Food, things like that. I do like little appetizers, like if I'm going to do an English blend, I'll do something like, some dates, some figs, something light. But this works. It's pretty good. This is actually my first breakfast pipe. I shared it with you all. Good. Please if you like it, please like the video, please subscribe. And this is my second video. My first one was my introductory video on July 4th, which surprisingly I got several likes on it, so I'm off to a good start. But until then, until my next video, I want to wish you all have a great day, and stay smoky, stay safe, and stay blessed.